dames en heren. Mijn lief staat in de coulissen, ze heeft last van stijve tepels. Dat gevoel krijgt u zo meteen bij Live of
lines and I already promise you it's the blood in your tears, the pain in your face, the lies, the cries, only the stain remains.
In the beginning, we were labeled hardcore band, you know, because we would play with other New York hardcore bands, because those are the bills that we were put on, and we were from New York, and you know, people like to label things, so they say, oh, they're New York hardcore.
Life Agony rules, wheeze, nigga.
We never really sounded like New York hardcore. We always had a lot of respect for the New York hardcore scene, and we were friends with all those guys.
I just remember saying, wow, man, this is like a cross between Typo Negative and Biohazard or something, and then all kinds of different influences in there too.
But you listen to Keith's vocals on the first record, and it's nothing like New York hardcore. A lot of the lyrics stem from that reality that New York hardcore brings.
They stood that test of time, and they wrote good stuff about good, you know, good things. You know what I mean? It's not they weren't writing shit songs.
The first two records was more metal than hardcore.
River Runs Red, and I Think I'm Dying over here.
And then we kind of morphed into more of a rock band, hard rock band.
Still have all those people showing up from 15 years ago, plus new people, and people who have heard about Life of Agony and never seen the band, younger audience, plus the audience that we've always had. So I think that's what keeps us alive and still wanted.
Oh, I love you, Germany.
You know, there's a lot of spaces to interact with the fans during the songs. And so, like, the live version of the song takes on a little more of a live feel. So, like, a lot of the, you know, getting the crowd into it is added into those older songs.
The people come to the shows with one goal, to have a great time.
Yo, it seems like you're pretty fucking awake with us tonight, right? Are you guys awake?
We love when people get crazy, of course. We love to see those big pits, and especially the circle pit. Especially on I Regret, we love seeing that. You know, we love seeing all those people running crazy and rampant. it makes the hairs on your neck stand up, like, you know, like tingles. Yeah, it's like, yeah, fucking.
Undi felice, undi felice, undi felice.
Well, the festivals are really cool. You get to play with a lot of great bands. But I like the personal shows when the intimacy is really intense and it's, you know, there's a lot of emotion in the air. There's intensity, there's sadness, there's aggression, there's a lot of memories in the room.
We like to feel their energy, strong energy, and the stronger it is, the stronger we give it back. It's like, that's how this band has always been. And that's what makes great shows for us. And as you notice on this tour, the nights that everyone was going crazy, we were better.
Yeah, it rules. I like it a lot. I love coming back, and every time we come back, I'm like, wow, we made it again over here. Great, you know. It's always like a blessing. Nice, and it goes well, and it's unbelievable that we get these festivals every year, and these people treat us so well.
You know, a lot of those moments on stage are mostly fucking around with each other, like we do normally during the day. It's just funnier up there because it's a little less expected. But yeah, those are the funny, you know, classic moments.
The whole Life of Agony crew, Locha, Nielzy, the fucking Lizard over there, Jeff, the fucking Mr. Nowhere Man, Scotty, my whole family.
On the day of the show, I wake up and I go inside the venue. I meet the person that is in charge. We talk through the day, and then I make an updated sheet for the day, and I print it off. I put it in the bus and in the dressing room and everywhere. And I make little signs with directions for the dressing room, so I put an arrow on it so that when everybody wakes up, they know where to go. Then when it's time for load-in, I wake up the crew, give them like 20 minutes to wake up and show them where the stage is and where the stage manager is, and then they can take over from there. They're great. I don't have to even worry about any of the gear after that anymore. They take care of the load-in.
She's lasted 3 tours already? I'd say that's pretty good.
Sometimes we have to do interviews. I have to make sure that they, you know, the people know where they're going. A lot of little organizing things.
A little bit of stress in the beginning at the festivals, because we don't have time to sound check, you know, get everything right. So it's kind of a little herky-jerky, throw it up and go, and then kind of, you know, go from there. So first couple songs, we're running back and forth a lot to get everything right with the sound.
I gotta just keep an eye out, you know, always gotta think about what problems could happen. Cables, strings breaking. carries it. So he's got to hold it down.
I don't know what happened, man. We'll plug it in.
I checked all the cables and all the power cords last night on stage. That wasn't it.
Sure. Just see something real quick.
Especially in festivals, when everything starts, you don't have much time to prepare stuff, but you gotta make it sound together and make these guys rock, do their thing.
Really quiet until he has like 2 glasses of wine, and then he turns into a maniac. So it's always fun. It's always fun with Keith.
We'll get fucking in trouble, dude.
Fucking all day and all night on the bus driving.
Like a brother, like a big brother, just looking out for me, you know? Just taught me so much. Almost like a role model.
I'll tell you, there's one touring essential. Baby wipes.
Alan just has to walk on stage, play the show, and I have to make sure that he can. Everything's good. He's been working on his comic book off stage all the time in the dressing room. He's a workaholic. He is always working. He only has to play. The rest, I do the rest.
I'm the driver of Life of Agony. How is it?
Yo, the seat is rising up, man. Yo, ramen.
The driver's inspiration is to find the venue and to stay cool as possible.
Everything's mapped out, ready to go, so it's the same every night, you know, it's pretty easy, so. Sorry. Shit! Oh! Scheiße. Schweinegeil. Oh! It's cool though, man, it's cool, it's a good job.
Again, it's you. In a large field with thousands and thousands of kids, and sharing that energy, there's a spiritual camaraderie and a spiritual togetherness. So that's really special. There's like this psychological bond that doesn't need to be spoken about.
You what with Joe?
Fucking Ozzy Osbourne's evil son. If you can get any more evil than Ozzy.
Great, get out of the way.
You know, we've had so many great moments and we've had a lot of bad moments. You know, when you're living with people for 20 years, people with different needs and different feelings and different core, different hearts, different souls. You know, there are days when it's the greatest feeling in the world, and then there are days when it's like, fuck, what the fuck am I doing here, or shit like that. But it's no different from a band or a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
Reminds me of, what do you call it?
Okay. And now one for the fucking film man.
Too many people get hurt at our shows, so if you see anybody fall down on the ground, pick them up. Keep this shit colorful.
I utilize all of my experiences. So, you know, from the moment I stepped on a stage in high school at a Battle of the Bands in 1984 and 1985, up until now, 2010, I've become a far different spirit, you know. The older I get, the younger I get, and the spirit becomes more infinite, I think, and limitless. So when I step on the stage with LOA, there's an effortlessness that is present that wasn't present on the 1993 tour when we first came to Europe.
Yeah, it's just a little one. Here you go. Lekker.
Played a show, worked for an hour, took a shower, and now it's 1:19 a.m. and we just begun a tattoo. That's how fucking nuts it is, man. I'm doing a customized version of the Corpse Bride, holding a black heart. I think my arms are so developed that I don't feel a fucking too much. It's not as bad as I would think on the wrist over there. But it hurts, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely there, but I tune it out, I zone out, and I don't pay attention to what he's doing. If I watch him working, I feel it more, you know what I mean? Just make believe this is dead.
The range of emotion that you go through, especially me personally, singing the lyrics and, you know, expressing myself. There's also a big range of emotion there as well, from good to bad to indifferent, to feeling excitement, to feeling confusion.
Lyrics, very important. it is what makes or breaks a band. Yeah.
If you don't walk with me, I will walk alone. If you don't walk with me.
The music that we've made, especially in the past, has helped a lot of people. It's healed many people. You know, lots of people walk around with open wounds and scars. Responsibility is like, it's like this healing process, you know what I mean? And I think a lot of people, a lot of diehard fans, experience that with us and our music, and it's intense.
We've been doing this shit for 20 fucking years together. I love these fucking guys so much.
A long fucking time.
20 years is a long fucking time.
Oh, I think I got. Did I get you?
Yeah. If you got your marijuana joints, throw them up here. This one is called weed. Tomorrow never shows.
It's like it's like a double life, you know. You know all these like friends and people and crowds and fans and promoters in Europe, and then you leave and you go back to like your regular life.
Actually, this tour especially has been like a really good vibe. Like as a band, like having fun together. We just made a commitment to each other before we left the States that we're just gonna really go there to have a great time. Like, you don't know when it's the last time, you know. It's up to the universe, you know, when it's your final time to do something. So you got to make the best of everything. I think as we get older, we're realizing that this is precious. This is something that is really special. Obviously, there's thousands of bands out there trying to do this, and we're given the gift of being able to do it. So I think, you know, I believe, I speak on behalf of all the guys, I think we've realized it, and, you know, I think we care about it a lot, and care about coming here and doing this together, you know. So we had a really good time on this run.
Riot at the airport riot, that was about it. When Joey's brother was he was a little Chris then. So, you know, somebody was gonna stab him and I knocked the guy out and he was like, oh, Stigma knocked the guy out.
We had to sneak Keith into CBGB's because he was too young. He wasn't 16 to get into CBGB's. So we put him in a drum case and rolled him in, and he sat in the drum case for an hour before we went on. And then we opened up, and he came in, and he fucking destroyed the place. It was like memories of that, but he used to be the king of the pit.
used to call Joey Date Rape, but his mom didn't like that name so much. I called him one time and said, hey, is Date Rape there? And his mom's like, who are you talking about?
So we would communicate on the wall through the graffiti. We would write, hey, Life Agony, it's Biohazard. Here we are in Belgium backstage. Fuck you. See you. Bring me a pizza when you come from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? And then Alan always drew really good pictures and stuff.